ọmọdé mọ̀ ń wá ni.
Òun ni.
Ibà bí àwọn tá jọ ṣiṣẹ́ ni. Ọmọdé mọ̀ ń wá ni. Wọ́n ṣe mú débi just now. Ìgbà tó ẹ wá Ṣàgámù lọ́dọ̀ sí nígbà pé Sẹ́díkì Ṣàgámù ṣe Sẹ́díkì Ṣàgámù wọ́n tẹ̀ wá Ṣàgámù. Mo ṣe wàhálà tó bí Ọlọ́run ọ̀pá mi o. Ọlọ́run ọ̀pá mi o. Ìgbà níbi kan wá ní wọ́n ló wọ́n tó. O sọ owó lọ́wọ́. Ó ti wàhálà. Bàbá ìṣòro.
2025 for us at Celebration Church was a year of legacy. During the overture service, Apostle Emmanuel Iren said something that stayed with us. He said,
"Every member of this church will have a legacy project."
For us, that wasn't just an instruction. It confirmed something that had already been growing in our hearts since 2024. So in October 2025, a team of professionals from different fields came together and we carried out our very first outreach. It was impactful. During that outreach, a 14-year-old boy named Awal approached one of our team members. He shared his story. He said he had been picked up during a raid in Lekki in April 2024, and since then he had remained in a correctional facility for nearly 2 years. Meanwhile, somewhere in Osun State and Ogun State, his family had been searching without answers. When we heard this, our legal team stepped in immediately. At first, we prepared to press charges for human rights violations, but after further investigation, we realized that wasn't the full picture. The correctional center was willing to release him under certain conditions, so we acted on those conditions. And today, we were able to secure Awal's release. On our way to Ode Diroko, the team had made a decision. We agreed we wouldn't leave Awal with his guardian just yet. Our visit was just to get a lead to find his mother in Osun State.
Rẹ́ṣẹ̀ tó wà ọ́ rere ní títì ní Lẹ́kì tó ti ń ṣe orísun tó ìbẹ̀rẹ̀ ti ìjọba tó fẹ́ kí ọmọ máa ètò orí àdúgbò máa tọ owó àdúgbò máa ṣe orísun tó bá ti mú wọn bẹ́ẹ̀ rẹ́ṣẹ̀ tó wà ní ìjẹta.
Here is Mr. Ade, Awal's uncle. From the first glance, you could see the weight he was carrying. But first, let's hear from him.
On the 2 November 2023.
2023.
Níjọ́ tí kìíní ẹ̀sẹ̀ lẹ̀ torí ní bí mo ṣe rí ẹ̀mí tẹ gẹ́tà àti bí mo ṣe wà. Mi ò gẹ́tà mo ti ṣe wàhálà o. Mo ṣe wàhálà tó bí Ọlọ́run ni ọ̀pá mi o. Ọlọ́run ni ọ̀pá mi o.
Even when he tried to speak, the shock overwhelmed him. We gently asked him to sit, to gather himself.
Níjọ́ yẹn. Níjọ́ yẹn wọ́n ní mẹ́ta mi. Thursday and Friday. Níjọ́ Thursday níjọ́ yẹn náà ti. Sẹ́ni bí mo ṣe ń pọ̀ direct láti ilé, ó gbà tó dín kan bí 08. Ó ní bàbá òun ti lọ sí ṣọ́ọ̀bù, òun ò lọ sí school. Bá ní kò sí wàhálà pé kí ọmọ lọ sí ṣọ́ọ̀bù. Sẹ́ni bí mo ṣe ń dé bí báyìí. Mo kàn pàdé báyìí, mo tẹ́wọ́ agbóńgbò báyìí, àdìpàdé ara báyìí. Mo kàn ní owó oúnjẹ ni. Ó dẹ̀ rẹ̀ ń tàbá ẹ̀wọ̀n padà bẹ́ẹ̀ ọmọdé wọ ṣọ́ọ̀bù. Ni mo bá fi lọ, ewu sọ bá fi gbé mi lọ sí meeting. Ṣé ìgbà tí màá fi dé báyìí gẹ́gẹ́ bí ìyá àti ìlàdé wọ́n bá ní àtẹ̀wọ́sán àwọn ò tí rí mọ́. Between a week báyìí gẹ́gẹ́ kò síbi tí mi ò dé báyìí gẹ́gẹ́ àwọn ọmọ pípẹ́ láwọn rí lọ́dọ̀ àwọn lónìí wọ́n sọ́dọ̀ àwọn lọ́la wọ́n rí àwọn rí lánàá àwọn rí ìjẹta títí àti wàhálà títí. Ìgbà tó ẹ wá Ṣàgámù lọ́dọ̀ sí nígbà pé Sẹ́díkì Ṣàgámù ṣe Sẹ́díkì Ṣàgámù bọ́tọ̀ ẹ wá Ṣàgámù. Kò síbi tí mi ò wá dé Ìbàdàgìrì gbogbo everywhere gbogbo ọ̀yá mi ò lè jẹun àwọn ọ̀pọ̀ yìí mi ò jẹ gẹ́ẹ̀tì ara mi mọ́ mi ò lè sùn. Ibi títí di àná tí bá parọ́ ọmú tèmi pẹ̀lú bàbá ẹ̀jọ́ mú rí mo sì ṣe wàhálà ní bàbá ti kú bàbá ẹ̀ wọ́n bí lé mi èmi náà mo tọ́ bàbá ẹ̀ gbogbo first born second born gbogbo ọ̀dọ́ mi náà wọ́n mú wá nínú ilé owó dé wọn ti kò sí kan tó sẹ́yìn gbogbo àwọn ilé àwọn mẹ́fà ni wá iṣẹ́ tí mo ṣe láti ìgbà tí mo di free kò sí ọmọ ìyá mi kan tí ò gbọ́dọ̀ mi kọjá ní ti ẹ̀ mọ nǹkan tí mo di sọ báyìí. ẹni tó ti bá débi kan wá ní wọ́n lọ ọmọ tó o sọ owó lọ́wọ́ ó ti wà lẹ́.
After listening to him, one thing became clear. He had a track record of caring for his extended family, and he genuinely cared about Awal. That realization challenged our early assumptions. There had been harsh labels, rumors, accusations, but despite all of that, he had been searching. Not alone, neighbors had joined him in the search. Private conversations confirmed the same story. Awal was cared for, not just by family, but by the community. One witness even shared that on the exact day Awal went missing, he had given him extra money. Despite everything the family endured, one word stood out: gratitude. Mr. Ade was grateful. Grateful that his name had been cleared, grateful that he had never harmed Awal, not once, and grateful that finally the truth had found its way to the surface. As we began preparing to leave, Awal's eldest paternal cousin arrived. Then, in the middle of our conversation, his mother called. She had just heard the news. More calls followed. From near, from far, voices filled with relief, with gratitude, thanking God for the safe return of their child. And once again, Mr. Ade became emotional. Rightfully so. The stress of the past 2 years had weighed on him deeply. This isn't the story of a prodigal son who left to squander wealth. He left with the intention to build something for himself, but the timing and the approach came at a cost. As we took our leave, we prayed for healing, for restoration, for peace in that family, and for the grace to keep showing up where legacy calls.